What's going on, Sanwanani? Welcome to it. Good afternoon to you. This is Teenagers on a Mission, the best science and technology show right here on SABC 1. So check out what's happening in the world of life science and technology. Who are actually coming up with crazy innovations to change the world and make it a better place.
Indeed. Emission Amhlanje finds us digging deep to find out the truth about dinosaurs. These prehistoric creatures have turned over time into fossils. We need to see how we can dig them up and how they can be used in our everyday lives.
We're going to be checking out the science behind them fossils. Spawning them fun facts. Do they have a future? Are they sustainable or not?
TOMz. Re tlo checkela the past, re khutlile mora millions of years back tlo khona ho ithuta ka di fossil fuels re hantlentle di a hetsetse jwang ka mohara adventure ya rona ka jeko ya TOMz. Re botse dipotso ka di fossil fuels tlo khona go re thusa ka a sustainable future. Re ithuta re hantlentle di dinosaurs ne di phila jwang lo re he ho baneng di le ba extinct da etsa hore di be di fossil fuels tse re di sebedisang ka jeko le in a sustainable energy source. Re tla bona hore hantlentle sustainable and unsustainable fossil fuels ke ntho e leng re tlo re thusa jwang mo bokamosong ba rona ha ntse re tswela pele re sebedisa lore ke a thing that will continue to thrive. Re bona re ke mang o hlalifeleng a holo lo leng the big buzzer brains ha re bapala the TOMz quiz.
It's social media time affair. Namhlanje sinbuze ukuthi what is a fossil? Asibona ukuthi khuluma nobody. UDaisy athi are the remains of an animal or a plant which have become hard and turned into rock. Thank you, Daisy. Umasengwana, I hope I'm saying that correctly. Ati are the remains of a dead animal. And last but not least, Skulumano Ntigalelo ati remains of living things that exist in centuries ago. Keep those comments coming in. Satana Buffet Kuluma 90 via our social media pages. Koramanje, asam someone who do they know anything about fossils? Let's go. So namhlanje sikhuluma ngama fossil fuels. Ngisho wazina ama fossil fuels. This fana njenge oil nama coal, right? I want to know ukuthi what is a fossil?
A fossil is the remainings of the dead animals, stones, etc.
Yeah. Are dinosaurs fossils?
Yeah, they are fossils.
Why are you saying that?
Because they no longer exist. We only see their remainings.
Yeah. We have some fossil fuels gutin.
Yeah, I do.
Gutin.
Fossil fuels are the dead remains.
Yeah.
Are the remains of the dead animals and plants. So they are absorbed by the soil.
Okay.
And they come up as renewable substances or sources.
All right.
Such as oil and corn.
Okay. So are dinosaurs fossils?
Yeah, the kind of fossils.
Have you ever seen fossils in real life?
I've never seen.
Serious?
Yeah. Yeah. At the museum.
Oh, okay. So when it comes to sustainability of fossils, do you think will it be there in the future?
Yeah, it will, because now most of the museums have kept the fossil fuel.
Yeah.
The fossils.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are sustainable.
Why are you saying that?
Because they are renewable. They can be found again and again.
Hantlentle fossil yona ke eng? Fossil yona ke lejo kapa the remains of animals le di jalo tse leng gore di phetse nakong tsa gale. Di fossils ha ke masapo a di phofolo tse leng da hlokahala nakong tsa gale le di footprints tsa di dinosaurs tse setseng ka mohara santa. The ngata ha di skeletons are only left after millions of years. Mpa ha ka nako e nngwe di phofolo tse tshwana le the woolly mammoth ha di tshwaretse ka mohara ice o khona di fumana ntse di felletse.
Dinosaurs are so fascinating, and it's how did they become fossils? And they're good, fossil fuels and sustainability in the future?
Dinosaurs roamed the earth for approximately 150 million years.
Yeah.
This is all thanks to their cleverness and adaptability. Yeah. So, it takes a bit of work to rule the whole entire world, which they did due to their courage and strength and durability. Yes, dinosaurs. Get them! And even though they're extinct right now, we still use their fossils, which are embedded into the Earth's surface, to create electricity and energy. Isn't that amazing?
Crazy, right? Are you guys ready to see our feature learner for today? Let's go find out. Molo Putunjan. What grade are you doing?
Grade 12.
Which school are you from?
Zonelo High School.
Okay, cool. So khuluma nge-innovation yakho, ne? So siqale usitshele ukuthi what was the problem that you identified before you actually came up with the innovation?
Okay, when I was doing grade 11, I figured out that geometry is the most confusing chapter.
Yeah. And what was the solution to this problem?
To make it so that they can visualize it. Yeah,
Yeah.
to make them see what they are being taught. Like, I designed this program using nails. And this is a bicycle rim because in grade 11 I'm dealing with cycle geometry, so I need something that is round in shape.
Yeah.
And you'll find that in that chapter there's something that they call the circumference, which is the edge of the circle.
Okay.
So I use the nails to represent the circumference.
Yeah.
And I use the elastic band to design any form of quadratic geometric figures,
Yeah.
like a triangle and all of rectangles and squares and stuff.
Yeah.
So in grade 11 you'll find that there are theorem 1 up until theorem 2.
Sure.
This one here, it is theorem 2, which states that the angle that is subtended here from the center should be equal to 2 times this angle. So if you multiply this angle by 2, you should be able to get this one.
Yeah. And how long did it actually take you to ugenza yonke lento le?
I struggled to find like the bicycle rim.
Yeah.
So I had to look for the recycled resources where it has been. So I managed to find this for more like 2 days. It took me 2 days to find all the materials that I used here.
Let's talk about the research. Kuthi we-research isikhathi singakanani ukutshengisa ukuthi abantwana bafunda ngcono babayibona in front of them then ukuthi ibe sencwadini?
And when I was doing grade 9, I passed the chapter easily, and I realized that most learners are behind, they are failing it, and not that they write something and then they don't get the marks, but they just leave spaces.
Yeah.
And I realized that no, this chapter is easy, so I want everyone to understand it much better.
Yeah.
I thought of this project and I designed something like this, and then I taught the grade 8s. The grades, they don't know, they know nothing about geometry, so I wanted to see if they will understand it much better.
Yeah.
So I taught them just basic things about geometry, like triangles, isosceles triangles, and all types of triangles, and then I tested them.
Yeah.
And then I went to grade 10 also. They know nothing about cyclic geometry, so I taught them cyclic geometry, which is a chapter from grade 11.
Sure.
So when I was teaching them this chapter, I gave them tests as well to see if they understood it much better.
Yeah.
And then I tested the first class with textbook, and then I tested at the second class with my prototype. Yeah. So the class that I taught using my prototype, they did better, even though there were others that understood it using textbook, because not all learners believe in. Learners understand in different ways. So others, they believe in visualizing what they are being taught, and others, they believe in textbook.
But you want in front of them.
So because they say seeing is believing. When you see something, you start believing it.
Yes.
So that's why I developed this project.
Oh, most definitely. Here's some power. Give me 5. Let me give 5. High 5. All the best for the future, ne? Sharp dome.
The dinosaurs had iqalile ufihla dilemo tse 247 to 240 million years ago. Honale the oldest fossil fuel e leng hore kgutlela morao to 3.48 billion to 4.1 billion years ago. Observation of the 19th century e kgona hore fumanela di fossil fuels tse le re kopantshitse he with the rock starter lead e leng hore ke recognition of a geological time scale e leng hore it's the relative ages of different fossils. Motho o e fumane na kgola hore ke lesapo la a giant mpa e ka je go le ratse ba hore ne le lesapo la a dinosaur. A report e leng ba e fumane he ba published ke Art Brooks ka 1763 mo le gore o fumane the first dinosaur to be described scientifically as the Megalosaurus. The oldest dinosaurs here e bile ba e fumane hore e phetse dilemo tse 230 million tse fetileng e bitsang hore ke the late Triassic epoch. So the dinosaur e fumane lebitso lona ka lebaka la ke dinosaur e kgolo haholo e bile he it is the best one e leng hore it was preserved as the T-Rex specimen e ba e fumaneng, and over 90% was recovered in bulk. Ba le ba e fumana ko August ka 1990 ke mme o ba bitsa gore ke Sue Hendrickson, an explorer and a fossil collector ke ka mokgo ba e fileng lebitso la yona.
When dinosaurs went extinct, they actually gave human beings a chance to evolve. Talk about science and the evolution of the human race, all thanks to these prehistoric creatures.
Ama-dinosaurs nama-fossils bafethu asitshengisa ukuthi being diverse is actually the key to success. I mean, ama-dinosaurs were diverse bafethu. They could adapt to their environment, and that is what we live for.
Yes, let us adapt to the quick change as we go on to our ad break. So we're going to go.
TOMz.
Askagabi extinct buffets, we are still here. So welcome back, you guys still tuning into TOMz right here on SABC One Mzansi for sure. If you just joined us, namhlanje uDabalethu is all about fossils and fossil fuels.
Yes, many ukuthi get that fossils are actually animals that are no longer with us, and they are shown through the rocks or natural environments around us.
There's different types of fossils in the rocks of ages, and they all differ because
yes, and all living organisms that are fossils are actually plants or animals that were with us once upon a time.
That was your Did You Know? Khona manje samsobona ukuthi expert yethu ukhuluma ngani and futhi uhleli kuphi. What's going on, TOMz? It's your boy C-A-D-D-Y, pronounced Kiari. Yet again on another mission by Fesu, and I'm excited to touch down a bay world. So, I'm a dinosaurs, I'm a fossil fuels, or they just fossils. Without wasting any time, I'm going to get information. Let's get him. So, I want to tell you, I'm teenagers on a mission. I'm trying to find out about fossil fuels. So, see, machine here today. But before we do that, let's consider to know where you're from and what do you do, Konala?
And I'm Kedi, Kamalam Dingusandil, and the Lapa e Baywell, Timnakwi Candelo Zemfundo.
What are fossil fuels? And the food ama dinosaurs, are they fossil fuels? So, what are fossil fuels and are dinosaurs fossil fuels?
Now, I'm a fossil fuels, is in the seven like every day. Yeah, but this is from petrol, let's fake modweni like oils, but zonke ezanto zisuka from namalasha la siwasebenzisayo for umbane wethu. Zonke zonke zisuka from ngaphansi emhlabeni.
Yes.
And I'm a dinosaur wona. Asenongabi fossil fuels. Kodwa ayasinika i-fossils. Zonke esizifumanayo zama-dinosaur ayizo-fossil fuels, zi-fuels.
Yes.
Lama fossils asinika i-information eninzi kakhulu. Njengoko besesitshilo okokuqala, it can be i-fossil fuels ezisebenzisayo ukwenza i-energy yethu. But zisinika kwakhona uba ilizwe umhlaba lo wethu wawunjani many years ago. Isenohamba iye nako-million. And then bangana siyayi-understanda into yokubana kwakunjani ngelo xesha, izilwanyana zazingakanani, izityalo zazingakanani, babingakanani i-oxygen eyayikhona emoyeni. Isinika sikwazi u-understanda, kwakhona sikwazi nokuthi sizama ukhangela into yobana inoba yintoni eyabangela ukufa kwezi zilwanyana, including i-dinosaurs, sizokwazi ukuyinqanda ingaphinde yenzeke kwixesha elizayo.
How do you guys actually take care of wonke lama fossils in our land? How do you make sure that they're preserved and they're taken care of?
Okokuqala kuba khona ama-fossils la siwagcina kwi-storerooms, la siwabonayo apha ngaphandle zii-models. Ubaluleke kakhulu ngoba eza fossils xana ngana zihleli iminyaka emininzi. So xa zisanda uphuma ziyakhamblisha. Kufuneke ke ngoku siqiniseke into yokubana iindawo ezihlala kuzo umzekelo zine-conditions ezithile. Funeke silawule ukufuma kwale ndawo ihlala kuyo. Funeke silawule ubushushu bale ndawo ihlala kuyo. Funeke silawule i-amount ye-light engenayo phaa ngoba ne-light ingaze itsakalise. But ke ngoku siphinde ke ngoku kubekho abantu ekuthiwa zii-curators abazazithatha bazame uzenza zomelele bazifake into ekuthiwa yi-resin. I-resin izazigcina ziseyila shape zisenokwazi ukuphinda zisebenziseke ke ngoku zingaphuqeki.
Okay. Ngizwile bathi ama-scientists namhlanje they still actually discovering ama-fossils wama-dinosaurs. So what's considering the technology abayisebenzisa manje to actually get those fossils out of the ground?
Bukhona ubuxhakaxhaka ngoku obungasafaniyo nakuqala apho kwakufuneke sibafumane ngose kubekho ukukhukuliseko. Ngoku i-scientist iyakwazi usebenzisa ubuxhakaxhaka bale mihla, i-technology ekwaziyo ukukhangela into yokubana ikhona na into engathi ngamathambo phantsi komhlaba okanye ezi-fossils phambi babombe. Ngoba bangana kusuke kumbiwa ziyakwazi ukwenzakala zilahlekelwe nalixabiso lazo.
And I was going to say, are fossil fuels okay for the ecosystem?
Kunzima ke i-fossil fuels nangani ezisinceda nje xa nangana sizisebenzisa for like industrial or domestic use ezinantsika zikhupha into ekuthiwa yi-carbon dioxide, umoya i-carbon dioxide. Umoya i-carbon dioxide oncedisayo kwinto yobushushu bomhlaba. Now icebo kuba sizama ucutha ukusetyenziswa kwe-fossil fuels sabe sibetha iintatha ezimbini ngexesha elinye ngoba sizawuseva ii-fossil fuels ii-reserves zethu but sibe sigcina ne-environment i-clean. And then zikhona ezinye iindlela esinozisebenzisa sifumane amandla sifumane i-energy ezingangcolisiyo njenge-fossil fuels.
Umuntu ohleli ekhaya who actually wants to be in the same field as yours, angayenza kanjani?
Ulwazi liyamakho umuntu ukhethi, so ndingabakhuthaza abantu abasekhaya into yokubana sizame uyazi into yokubana kwenzeka ntoni ngomhlaba lo sihlala kuwo ukwenzela into yokubana sizokwazi into yokubana sithi look after wona silungiselela thina kodwa silungiselela nesizukulwane sizayo.
Hayi, tata ngiyabonga. Thank you so much. You've been amazing. Siyabonga for lonke ulwazi olusiphe lona.
Kubulela mna Khethi.
Thank you. We came, we saw, and we conquered Bafethu, just like the dinosaurs have. Eventually, fossil fuels will run out, hence there's a solution of renewable energy. Now, here's a question to you. How long will fossil fuels sustain us? Dinosaurs are amazing prehistoric creatures. Noma ngasekho nathi Bafethu, kodwa ama-remains wabo ayasitshengisa and provide vital ground research.
Yes, and ngalo research ke kuza ulwazi as well as innovation. And with that knowledge, we know more and more about the world around us. Isn't that nice?
Right? Ungasabi ntwana, hit us up. Sitshela ukuthi wena ucabangani. On social media, see TOMz on Facebook, TOMz_SABC_1 on Twitter. Get tweeting and comment, ntwana. We're going to take a shot at breaks, and we. Teenagers on a mission, are you ready to play the TOMz quiz? If you are, don't forget to hit us up on our social media pages. On Facebook, see TOMz, and on Twitter, see TOMz_SABC_1. And who will reign supreme? Let's go! Twelapuli Secondary School, can I hear you make some noise? Yeah, Bantwana, we just made our touchdown, and I'm sure we're all about fossil fuels. Sizodlala nabantwana baseTelopele Secondary School, TOMz quiz game show. So, guys, these are the rules. This is how it works, ne? Naiboni buzzer in front of you, ne? Naibona ngisho. Kulichana. So, ngizonibuza my question, guys, ne? And if you know the answer, you press the buzzer. But don't press the buzzer immediately after asking the question. I'm still gonna give you a multiple choice of answers that you guys need to choose from. And then if naiboni answer yen basengqedile from A to D, then you press the buzzer. Ane? You guys got the questions? Press the buzzer, you get the answer right, you get the points. Press the buzzer, you get the answer wrong, you don't get the points. Easy as that. First question, please. Now, question here to Kalabafet. Iti, what are fossils? Is it A, floor of a house? B, stone remains of animals and plants that was once alive? C, a clothing brand? Or D, a type of a dog? Thank you, guys.
B.
Are you guys sure?
Yeah.
B is definitely the correct answer. Give it up! Question here to how can fossils be formed? Is it A, animals and dinosaurs die and their bones remain? Is it B, animals' footprints are formed in the sand? Is it C, an animal or a dinosaur body was trapped in ice million years ago? Or D, all of the above? Team B, needs to answer anyone?
D.
D, give it up for Team B! Moving on to our third question, my favorite third question is can dinosaur fossils be found in the ice? Is this true or false? Team A? B. Guys, unfortunately it's not B, ne? Askis. Now moving on to our fourth question. Are dogs also dinosaurs? Is this true or is this false? Team A yazinina ngithanda ngani ngoba ni understand and futhi ni focused. Answer yenu bani? B. Are you guys sure? Yes. Sinja are considered dinosaurs? No, false. Ne? Is B the correct answer for the fourth question? B is definitely the correct answer. Give it up for Team A. Team B is sitting on 1 point and Team A is sitting on 2 points, leading the game. And this is our last question, guys. So, Team B, if you get this one, it's a tie, ne? Team A, if you get this one, you guys win. Do people sometimes have to dig for dinosaur fossils? Is this true or false? Team A? Team A bathi answer yabo A bafethu asibone ukuthi is this true? And the correct answer for the last question is definitely A. Give it up for Team B. A! Team B is sitting on 1 point and Team A is sitting on 3 points, winning the game. Give it up for Team A! Thank you so much for joining us, Bafethu. You can always join us on our social media pages on Facebook, see TOMz, on Twitter, see TOMz_SABC_1. Right about now, back to studio.
Well done to the winning team. Kudos to you guys. But if you guys want us to visit your school, you can simply hit us up on our social media pages and we will definitely come knocking on your door. I'm so curious to see what the future holds for Words and Namhlanje because, I mean, these are fossil fuels. These are extinct animals within the ground. So let's see what the future has in store.
Any jone ke ntho e hlokahalang haholo re tlo kgona ho sustain maphelo a rona ka mohara di-economic activities ebile he hore re tlo kgona ho fumana bophelo bo stable o tlamehile re fumane sustainable energy supplies tse ngata haholo ka lebaka la hore it is crucial in today's society. Ka jokole he mo lefatsheng la rona he energy supply it consists mostly of fossil fuels haholo oil, coal and natural gas. Mpa he nako hantse e ya re tlo kgona ho fumana di-energy outlooks tse ngata ka ntle le fossil fuel hore re tlo kgona ho fumane some dominant energy e re tlo e sebedisang in the next 2 decades. Of course, all energy sources ke ntho e nngwe he e na le di-strengths le di-weaknesses tsa yona. Mpa he ha ona energy e leng hore e perfect. Bokamoso ba di-fossil fuels bo ya ka hore hantlentle re tlo kgona jwang to enhance the strength and overcome the weaknesses ya di-challenges tse re nang le tsona.
Yeah. So if I were to die, right, are they going to use my bones as fossil fuels millions of years from now?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
You'll be like a TOMz fossil.
Ah, super cool, super cool. Hope you guys did have a blast with us. You know we are always live and kicking on our social media pages. TOMz on Facebook and TOMz_SABC_1 on Twitter.
Yes, and Dwana, if you have a friend that missed the episode and still wants more information about fossils or fossil fuels, it's simple. All they have to do is visit www.sabceducation.co.za/TOMz. Until next time, keep it fresh and keep it trending. Adios.
Sheba fela re le tshwaretseng mo lenaneo le latelang la TOMz. Re tlo kopana le expert o tlo kgona go re thusa a re introduce to the concept of aquaponics le system ya kajeko mo TOMz ka mohara adventure ya rona. Re batla thuto re hantlentle ke eng ntho e etsang gore aquaponics e be sustainable ebile re tlo kgona go thusa bohlokwa ba sustainability bo thuswa jwang ke aquaponics. O ska lebala ho shebela TOMz ka la bone le la bohlano ka 2:30 mo SABC 1 Mzansi Fashizo.